Hey little painters, welcome back. It's Tammy and we're today going to be painting a funny little dog. So what I need for you to do is get a canvas or a piece of paper, whatever you're going to be painting on. You need one side black, one side gray. Not too light, not too dark. Other colors that you're going to need, there's my black and white, a little bit of yellow and a little bit of red. Now, the yellow is going to be for his eyes and the red is going to be for his tongue. So let's just focus you guys over here and you won't be looking at me anymore. Yay. And you're just going to be looking. Now it's a little bit of a shine up here. That's just because it's a piece of plastic that I'm painting on. So hopefully you guys are going to be able to see everything I'm doing without too much shine. Let me see if I can just change the shine. I don't think I can change the shine without shutting the light off, and that's not going to be good. It'd be too dark. So I'm going to be using just a couple, well, you know, I'm going to use all three brushes. So I've got my flat one. That's not huge. And then I've got like a medium sized one. And then I have a round one. And the funny thing is I'm painting a dog. And guess what? Our dog won't be quiet. So you're going to hear barking today while we're painting. Put my glass of water over there.
Upstairs. Go.
Artemis is the dog. He's in trouble. We're going to start off by painting. Okay, you've got this. I need your big person to blow dry that. It needs to be dry before you go on to the next part, all right? So let me do this in white so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So we're going to draw this out in white. It's a funny looking dog. What we're going to do is we're going to put a little rainbow right there. See that? I'm going to put a rainbow. That's the top of his head. This is going to be so cute, you guys. And his nose is going to come way down to here. Right down to here. Holy smokes. He's going to have this really long face. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of make this look like an ice cream cone. So from this point, which is right on that line, and the rainbow is the same on either side. It's this long and this long. We're going to take that corner and draw it right down to the nose, and it's going to look kind of like an ice cream cone. So I'm a little bit sideways, so I don't know if it's going to be straight or if I have to make it a little bit wider. But there you go, right down to there. I'm going to do the other side. I might make this a little bit wider, and it comes down to there. So I do think I want it to be just a little bit wider. So whoop, in that case, all you do is you take your little rainbow here and you come out a little bit more, but then you have to go out a little bit more on that side as well. So that it's exactly the same. And then you just make this line here a little bit wider. It's okay that you've got all that inside. We're going to cover that up. So don't worry about it too much. Whenever you paint, you're always changing stuff. That's how it goes. Don't ever get mad because you're stuck, okay? It's just the way it is. Now we're going to draw some ears on him. So we're going to draw, oops, hang on here. We are going to draw a line up here and up here, same on the other side. Up there and up there. That's that part. And then we're just going to make pizza slices, triangles, but upside down. So we're going to draw a triangle this way, and then across. And then it will look like a droopy ear. Doesn't matter. Your dog can have really long ears. It can be closer to his head if you want. Every dog has different ears. So we're going to draw a triangle here. There. See his droopy ears? So cute. All right. So because this is right down the middle, we're going to do something super fun. We're going to make this colored gray. Again, mine's all dried up. So I'm going to make this colored gray, but on the black side, I'm going to make this gray over here and this black over here. So to start off, just so we know where the difference is, I'm going to go over this line. Doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. Just so I know where the halfway mark is. I don't want to lose that halfway mark. Even though I can still see it down here and I can still see it up there where the halfway is, I don't want to lose it. So now I'm going to go into the black. And I'm going to go from this side of the line because it's gray, and I'm going to now make this side black. Even over top of the first line that I built. And this line. See how we erased it now? It's going away. Problems all solved. Right there. Cover that whole thing up. This whole side is going to be black. It might go a little bit gray because we did our lines in white to start with. That's supposed to happen. But we will be able to cover it up because I do want it to be solid black. And if your line was crooked here, here's where you're going to straighten it up. Okay? Just make it straight with paint. Oh boy. Fun, fun, fun. Might have to do 2 coats over where it went gray, but let's get it black first. And worry about all that later. Okay. Now it just looks like an all black dog. Not what it's supposed to look like, but now we have to create this gray color. You probably still have lots left over from when you just did your background, but I did my background early this morning, so my background doesn't look like that anymore. I don't have it. Alrighty, so let's create some gray. I need to take some black over here, probably a lot of it because it's a pretty long face. So take some black and then take some white from the edge. And I'm going to make a gray color. But you know what? It's still darker than that. So I need to put more white in. I want it to be the same. Is it still? I think I can go just a little bit lighter. That's pretty close. Okay, then I'm going to go to this side here. I'm going to cover up all of that line. And all the way down, covering up that white line in the middle now. This is so fun. You're going to love this guy. We are going to need your big person to get the blow dryer out though, because we're going to put some eyes on him. And it needs to be dry right here for that. Otherwise, we'll just have gray and black eyes. We don't want that. Hope you guys are having fun painting with me. I want to keep this YouTube channel open for you guys so that you can watch me anytime you want. So what I need for you to do is click the subscribe button down there. Get your big person to do it if you're not. Okay, so now we have to make this ears too. So let's color in the ears with the gray on this side. Cover up all that white with your gray. The white was just an outline. Okay, there we go. Right down to a point. If you want to make his ears bigger, then you just make that triangle bigger, okay? But if you're going to make that one bigger, when you come over here, let's make that one bigger too. Okay, I'll wash off the gray somewhat, and I'm going to go back to the black. And I'm going to cover up all that white from his ear. And I'm going to make, it's going a little bit gray because my white is still wet underneath. That's why you need to get a blow dryer and dry certain parts. Then I'm going to make this triangle here. But remember I made that one long, so now I have to make this one longer. Just so they're the same size. Isn't that great? Okay, it's starting to look like a dog. So now the dog would look funny if he didn't have a neck, right? So now we've got the black. let's bring his neck down. So start somewhere like right here in the middle of his face somewhere. Let's bring a line straight down there. Well, it's not straight down. It comes out a little bit. Comes out a little bit. And then on the other side, we're going to do it in gray. This is where you need some pure white. So right straight across from here, where his head is, we are going to go. Yep. Down there. Whew. Oops. Need some gray. There. Now he has kind of a body. That's good. Okay. This will get cute. I promise. Promise. So take this one here. Hopefully you have some pure white left. Take some pure white. And then right here beside his nose, let's go around his nose. Haven't put the nose actually on his nose yet. But we're going to give him some white. Doesn't matter how big this is. Just like he's going to have a white chest. Okay. Color that all in. Nice light coat of white. Go. Now it's got a nice white chest, but we need to make the colors all right. So while we got a light color on here, let's go to our gray, and then we'll finish coloring in his face. I'm going to leave a little bit of that black show up. If you colored over it, it's okay. We will just add a little black line after, okay, just so that we see it. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fun? So I left this little black line right here. Oops, I'm going to come nice and close with this for you guys. So right here, when I went to his body, I just didn't color that gray in. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to leave the gray, but I'm going to do the rest black. And just leave a little smidge of a gray so that I know where his face is on his neck, okay? I don't want it to get lost there. So I'm going to clean off as much of that gray as I can because there's white in it, and that white will just make it all stay gray. We need black now. So black, leaving a little bit of that gray, and if you happen to touch his face, it's okay. If you don't see that gray, we'll just add the gray in after. And then go all the way down beside the little patch that you built for his chest. There you go. Oh, he's starting to look like a doggy now. I'm going to give him a big black nose. If you want your white to be darker than this, do another coat of white when it's dry. And then we're just going to put a big old circle right here in black. Big round circle at the end. Mine went gray because my white isn't dry. So I'll try to get that blacker. There we go. And I'm just going to make all this bit blacker too. Pretending it's dry. I want its ears to be nice and black. Nice and black. Right there. Your face should be nice and black here, but it's not. Okay, if you dry yours, you're going to have no problem doing that part, okay? Alrighty. Now for the gray. Let's just, I don't want to give him his tongue yet, but we do have to give him some eyes. His eyes are going to be yellow, but I want to mix just a little bit of red in with that. Just a little bit, because I don't like straight yellow eyes. And let me show you. Okay, so we're going to do a circle in each one. My white's running pretty thin here. But I'm going to take white, And this should be dry. If it's not dry, get a blow dryer, okay? You're going to put a circle on this side of the line, but right up to the ears. So I'm going to have a circle there. Doesn't have to be really dark, but I have to put some yellow down, and the yellow was really see-through, so it won't show up very well. And then right beside it, the same size eye on the other side. I don't know if you guys can see that, because mine's not dry, so it's not working as nicely as yours will. I really need a blow dryer for this part. But does that look even? I think that eye needs to be just a little bit bigger. So I'll make it a little bit bigger. Doesn't really look like a circle now. I think that the bigger the eyes, the cuter it is. So just an eye on either side of that. Paint it white because we're going to be going into the yellow. Blow dry it. Blow dry it, you guys. Have it dry. I'm going to take my yellow, take a little teeny bit of red and move it over to the yellow so that it's not orange, but it's sort of like a golden yellow. So a really, 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 really light yellowy orange. So very, very little red, okay? Very, very little red. And then we're just going to color that in. It's going to take me a while because mine is not dry. And it needs to be dry. So all I can say is blow dry your eyes before you put this orange color on. I can't even blow it like that. I need a real blow dryer. You guys see that? Oops. See his eyes? One on either side of that line. So I'm going to put some black lines. Grab your teeny little brush. Where is that little brush? Here it is. I'm going to take the black, and right here, I'm going to draw a line right there so it looks like his ear folded over. Can you see that? Right where his ear is? I just drew a little line there. With the gray, I think I can do that here on that side, and then you'll see that it flopped over there. That? Awesome. Okay. I'm going to clean everything off that little brush. Let's give this guy a tongue. Again, this should be dry. So with white and red, I've got another little pile over here. I'm going to take and I'm going to make some pink. Red and white. Mix pink. Keep some pure white because you're going to need some pure white in a little while for his eyeballs. A little bit more on his eyeballs. So I'm going to have his tongue. His tongue's going to stick out right about here and go right past. It's going to go right past his body. Side of his nose. Right past his body. So cute. He is so cute, you guys. If you want it to be a little bit darker, you can just put a little more red in it. I sure like it. All right, and then that tongue also has a black line, so dry it. And then just a little line like that in it. That's super cute. All right, I'm going to try making his eyeballs just a little bit darker with that orange. See if that'll work for me. Probably not. But they should be a nice golden yellow color. It's close, but I'm kind of out of paint for the other side. Dry, dry, dry. Always got to dry. I'm going to make some more because I need those to be drier. I'm going to try to, there's a reflection off there. Put that down, then you can see the less reflection on that. Less reflection on me. Just give me a second, guys. I'm getting a bit more paint beside me here. Oops. And I wouldn't have had to use so much more yellow paint if I had dried this. It would just go on. I don't think you guys want to listen to my blow dryer though, so got some more yellow. Making the yellowy orangey color. Okay, I got a big blob of it. And I'm gonna make his eyes yellowy orangey. There, yellowy orangey. Okay, so guys, gotta let that dry a little bit more. And what else needs to be? Oh, he has to have that little brush again. Where's that little brush? Let's bring this closer. Closer, my friends. Bring it closer. I'm going to take the black. And what I need to do is go around this one eye. Go around this one eye with black. Where else? And I'm going to go around his tongue as well. Okay, so just to keep it cartoony. Just like up top there, outline it with black and then it looks more cartoony. And I'm telling you guys, if it's dry, this is so much easier. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so that eye is outlined. And what else needs to be outlined? Nothing really. Just make sure that the black is halfway through. My eyesight's off, so that should be black to there. So black is halfway through. That's awesome. He needs black eyeball parts, but we need to outline his tongue, so he still looks cartoony down here. So what? Go around that bit. Nice. Cartoony. And the rest, my friends, is just, you need to put a little eyeball here. This one isn't really big, but if you want to make it big, because that's your look, you can make it really big, but this one just has little eyeballs. And you can make them cross-eyed and wonky if you want. That makes them even super cute. So as big as you want that to be, I think that's a good size. So hard when it's wet. Okay, so there is that. And then we're just doing white. I like that he's got these blue eyes. So we're going to give him some highlights in his eyes and highlights in his tongue. So have some pure white, stuff that you haven't got other colors mixed in. So for his tongue, he's going to have a circle right here. On his nose, he's going to have a circle right there for his shine. And in his eyeballs, he's going to have a circle right there and then right there. Sort of both on the right-hand side or left hand, how you guys are seeing this. But on the same side of the eyeball. Fun, hey? That's it for this dog. See him? Take a look at the picture that I do. I'm going to fix this one up a little bit and have the picture posted so it looks really pretty for you guys. I'm going to go grab my blow dryer and fix this one up. Just wanted to say thanks again for coming out and painting with me. I love having you guys watch me. Get your big person to subscribe so that you always see every video that I paint, because I'm going to keep making more and you're just going to get notifications so that you can paint with me again. So good to see you guys. Stay safe. Sorry you have to stay alone without your friends, but that's the way it is right now. See you tomorrow. Well, I'll see you next week.